All right, so
That was the end of which campaign was it?
That was the haunt.
that was the haunt.
Yeah.
How did you think it went?
I think it was like the epitome of my like of the best I think okay, jokes aside, I think it was one of the better campaigns that I've run, sessions or whatever. I think you guys did great. You didn't explore the entire areas, but I think it actually played out well because the timing just we spent a good amount of time on it, and I feel like you guys ended how it should have. I don't know if I want to explore more, but for instance, if you guys remember when you went up the stairs, you had the option of going left or right.
Yeah,
there
was a hallway with like multiple doors, right?
Yeah, so
exactly.
I think you should, I think you should divulge any and all secrets.
Talk about the secrets.
I think so.
I mean, why would we ever play this again?
That's what I'm saying. Anything that we didn't get to,
or anything worth
maybe
telling,
something
right?
you were excited for us to get to.
Anything worth telling.
Sure. So this here was the.
It's a PDF.
No,
It's a PDF file.
So this here is the evil doll. The evil doll was the funnest part, I think, because the whole point of the evil doll was that every time you entered a room, there's a 40% chance that it appears. Every time it appears, not every time, but the first 3 times that it appears, like there's a specific way it acts.
Right.
Apart from that time, every time it appears 40%, if you're unlucky, and if you go to every room and you initiate that percentage, it's just gonna keep fighting you guys and escaping and then regenerating because the hag was right. The hag was
fixing it.
Right. So the fact that you guys took the right turn. If you look at let me show you the map so you guys understand like how much you just skipped. So this here,
I had a feeling that we had skipped a lot of
this
stuff.
here is the second floor. You guys, I guess you can add this maybe.
Sure.
Show the okay. So this here, if you guys were to take a left, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms that you guys would have done.
A whole ass wing.
Yeah, and that's a roll of D100 if the and you know.
40%.
Doll appears. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that happens here. I mean, I'm not going to go into everyone, but one of the things that you guys actually missed early on was, and I find it really funny because you guys were super hesitant.
Like a little pond, right? Yeah.
Well, the pond, yeah. I mean, there's a couple stuff that happens here, but like the thing that I think would have been like more
The dining room.
I
wanted to go investigate the dining room.
I didn't want to be.
No, of course.
I didn't want to like tell you, right? But the funny thing is like, if the listeners remember, you peeked into the dining room.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh. I don't know. What were you thinking when?
I remember. I don't remember. I think it was you guys that were like, "It's just a dining room. Leave it alone."
Or probably you were like, "Oh no, there was something else," or like, just continue and come back.
Yeah.
It's because you guys had already discovered the secret area. It's part of like the exposition. It kind of explains. It gives you a hint of like what might be happening because you guys saw the ghost near the end, and the library.
We didn't even hit a library.
No, you didn't get the ballroom. It was actually a ballroom. It wasn't a dining room. So it's I can read to you what happens in the ballroom. Maybe it is a dining room. It is a dining room, sorry. So I'll read to you what it says in the dining room so you can know what happens. As you step into the dining room from the sunken tea room, the tea room was where the fireplace was. The air grows warm. Suddenly the room comes to life as ghostly apparitions appear seated at the once empty table. A large dinner party is being held. Let me zoom in so I can read better. A large dinner party is being held, it seems, as a roasted hog materializes along with plates of all varieties of food. Jugs of foaming ale are being shared between ghostly companions. A large spectral human man stands at the head of the table, saying nothing. A serious scowl and frown is cemented over his face as he overlooks his guests who seem to be enjoying themselves. Is there a man we met throughout our endeavors that you wonder who he was?
The green man?
Yeah. No, the green man. That's one way to put it, sure. The emerald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that would have been him.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we didn't get like any like big clues as to what might have been happening. It was just like we were getting haunted. We were just walking around. There was a ghost. There was a doll. But like at least I didn't find it, or we didn't find anything. That would have been like, oh, like, you know, like the mistress of this house, you know, like, or some major exposition.
I'm pretty sure, again, we all just looked in that dining room and you both were like, yeah, it looks like a dining room, right?
we're probably like, no, let's go this way, and then we'll come back to it. But
right. But we just found ourselves going deeper and deeper into this.
I think we already knew that there was that secret passageway that we went through. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like, well, this is the way they want us to go.
So why waste time?
So let's go the way we shouldn't be going.
Right. That's just video game brain.
No, that's the escape room mentality right there.
True. No, because video game logic is like explore every fucking corner there is.
Well, I guess it depends who you are, really. Because what's cool about this scene, I like it, is because it reminds me of like have you guys ever been to the Disney ride, the Haunted Mansion?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Do you know? You haven't been that, Kyle? Okay. Well, there's this.
So.
It's a really cool place because it's one of my favorite rides because it's dated, but it has a lot of things that I think is timeless. Like one of my favorite things is when you pass through the dining room of the Haunted Mansion, you see people dancing, and it's like a ballroom. It's like a gala or whatever, and that kind of reminds me of that because you see like a dinner party that happened in the past. What happens after what I just read is the room abruptly becomes quiet. All talking and laughter has ceased. Every ghost in the room is now facing you. When the man at the head of the table rushes towards you, floating right through the hard wooden dining table, "You should not be here. Leave this place," he screams as he rushes closer. Then, as quick as the party had started, the room is empty, dark and cold again. The ghosts are nowhere to be seen, and there is no sign of the man who had rushed at you. So that's like the introduction you kind of have with the man, because once you enter the room, I would be able to give you a hint of saying, you seem to have seen him before. And I feel like at that point, you probably would have been able to connect the dots.
I see. Well, I mean, this adventure did a really good job of like keeping us like in suspense, and it was creepy, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy playing your characters?
I think I could have like fleshed out further. I mean, I tried to like since he's the 20th of his name, so it's like like the third. We know like Great Potter, like trying to like, but I lost track of which one I said and what he was, and I'm like, all right, I just forgot. So I'm like, all right, let me not force it because I probably won't come up with some bullshit.
I haven't played a bard in ages.
Your bard seemed to be a lot less musical than I would have.
Yeah, I mean, his whole thing was about storytelling and being a man of the world and being cultural. I actually think that's a thing that I do with a lot of my characters, that they just try to be very worldly.
Your first character was a bard. No?
It was a bard.
What's his name? What was his name?
Uther.
Uther Pendragon. No.
Uther Palos. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a reflection of yourself, isn't it?
That's everyone's first D&D character is usually what they believe themselves.
What does it say about me being like a drunkard?
Perfect. Perfection.
Yeah. Kyle, did you like playing your character?
It was nice. Actually, speaking of the first character you play, the first character I ever played was a rogue. So going back to that was kind of fun, especially with the whole theme of, the psionic daggers.
I was about to say,
what kind of rogue were you?
I played
this one or the first time?
No, the first one.
No, like, but for this one.
Oh, this one's a soul knife. It's
soul
called.
Knife.
I feel like you really enjoyed the psionic dagger.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole theme of it. Of like, they're not like real. You just form them in your hand.
Whenever you
action.
Described it, like the way you clenched your fist and then opened it again, I could tell like you really liked that part.
Yeah. Well, I just came to my mind after like attacking for the 7th time and missing. I was like, I gotta do something interesting here.
I think this must have been like your worst.
Oh, dude, I usually have better rolls
in terms of like rolling, because you hit. I think I can count on.
I think I hit like 3
how many times you hit.
Like 3 times total.
I hit a lot of crits.
Yeah, he was getting all my rolls.
I'm like, no, like they're gonna really think I'm cheating now, because it was like 2 crits on one turn. I'm like, no, I need a witness. Somebody please.
And you were just showing us just the evidence.
And then like Felipe actually doubted me. He's like, oh, did you actually say? Was it actually a 15?
Yeah, the one time I doubted you, it wasn't even the 15.
The thing is, he had just accidentally been like, oh, a 15 saves, and he's like, oh no, I told him what he needs. And then the next roll, you said 15. You're like,
Did you guys like the one shot?
Yeah,
I liked it. I think you did an amazing job at just doing sound effects in general.
Your DMing is like I would say is like one of my favorites.
Got the voices, the sound effects. I ain't got to do anything.
The ambiance.
Yeah, I mean, you lined up the background music as well, which is very nice.
Yeah, I think it's just music has, especially with like creepy things, music has just such a huge influence, and it makes it so much easier because instead of me having to like do voices and whatnot. Like I can just let the music speak for itself and just be quiet and I guess pay more attention to how to be clear in what I read and take my time and keep you guys on your toes. And I kind of learned that from the previous times that I've DM'd, because I know that I tend to speak very quickly, and I think when I am in a session and somebody's reading like a block of text that's meant for you guys to like really understand, if it's read quickly or if it's like my ADD comes up and I just don't catch like a sentence, I'm like lost and I'm no longer immersed. So I thought like I'm going to spend a lot of time making sure that I speak slowly, and I think that made a big difference.
Yeah, especially in something that's like this thematically. Mystery horror is like you want the silence to be the main,
It can be almost like as impactful,
thing, right? Exactly,
as like, boo, the thing, the thing coming out at you. But were there any other things that
something like you were probably like, oh, like I can't wait till we get to this room. So like like a specific area you were excited for us to reach that we did not get to, or that we did get to.
To be quite honest with you, I'm so glad that you guys got to the golem area.
That's
the
what I was
golem.
gonna ask right now.
Yeah.
It was because to me that was like one of the more creative,
definitely
moments in that I've experienced with D&D. Just because like, even though the solution was like more or less easy, it wasn't like the hardest ever. But you had to like have good rolls on top of that, and I think that the way it essentially made you guys feel danger and think, are we going to get team wiped right now? Like, luckily, there already was a plan written in there to keep you guys from
just in
actually
case
dying.
Did, yeah.
I honestly never understood what the puzzle was.
Is it not just like the doctor one where you're supposed to like put the heart in the
like
the
operation?
spot? Yeah, that one.
No, wasn't there some like number component
there was
to
numbers to it.
Yeah, right here to have the image.
What was
The
it?
chart was on Discord.
Oh, it was a number sequence, and you
Yeah.
had to find.
Yeah, so hands is 2, 7, 3, 8. So
I looked to everyone. What is that?
Yeah,
what is the answer?
So could it have been 4 on the next?
no, it's yes, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's 2, 7, 3, 8, 4, 9.
It's every
five,
other.
ten.
Plus 5 minus 4.
No, it's
No.
just every other. Like
It's like-
2, and then the third number is 3, so
Right.
7 to the 8, and then 3 to the 4
Each subsequent number
is 1.
from the last has nothing to do with each other. It's the one before the last that it has a reference
So
to.
Ethan, so
Okay.
So you're
2,
counting 1, 2,
3,
3, 4.
4, 7, 8, 9. Like every other is 1 plus.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Or
yes.
plus 1.
Do you get it,
Now I
Kyle?
get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it
2 plus 5 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 minus 4 is...
Okay, you're going over my head.
No, like my way.
I think ours is like yeah, it's probably
I get it now.
yeah.
I get it now.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
So the other one would have been like 3, 6, 12, 24. So it would have been
And the way it
plus
was
5
is that
minus
every
4,
and there was a basket full of
Parts.
of body parts, and so
Right.
you needed it said 3 more body parts to complete him. Like you needed the hands, feet, and the brain. So you had to find a hand that had the number 4. You needed a feet that need the next number, whatever that those other numbers were. So it was just
It's a simple IQ test.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who was the last person to be working on it? Because I remember, were we passing out one by
I
one?
think it was con rolls that we were doing. So I think like I was doing the.
Everybody passed out, and then there was one last person just doing like 3
I think
more
it was like
times.
mine because my con is like
I think
plus
so.
3. So
Okay.
but
It has to
even
have been.
then, Yeah.
No, but
For
I
sure.
definitely think that was. I think that was like the highlight of the adventure because it was in one of the coolest rooms, and it was the coolest.
And you can
puzzle.
picture like everything about it
And it was the cliffhanger too, right?
for sure.
Yeah. No. We
The
were just
cliffhanger.
like.
Even for us.
Even if the listeners, back to back hearing this, that was a good 2 or 3 months between
No.
recording sessions?
May to September,
No, well I have this as June.
June.
So
It was
3 months, 2.5 months.
Yeah, I think it was
almost.
before I left to Spain too. Like all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
What's funny is I don't know if I'm giving too much away with this, but
I think you should divulge everything.
yeah.
to be
So
honest.
what you were supposed to do is remember how you like show up to that last room and then you're like teleported somewhere else.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be teleported somewhere else. You're supposed to finish the
So we
the
were
puzzle.
So as soon as like we.
You guys found every single shortcut to the end. You literally did the shortest possible.
So we
And I'm like,
we sped run it.
but the thing is, that was the first room was the last room that we started tonight's session on.
Right,
So it was
right.
like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to finish this in 20 minutes. This whole thing just...
Oh, so we were supposed to like show up in the last room?
Well, you did show up in the last room when I read that thing with the guy in the ceiling.
Because that's where we were teleported after the poison room.
Right, and that's where we started tonight's session. Right.
So if you had attacked the lady immediately...
No, I didn't give you the option.
He didn't give us the option. He was like, you guys woke up in a nightmare and like teleported out as soon as we got up or something.
I read you the stuff to know what's in the room so that it's not like weird because I already mentioned it. So I'm like, okay, I'm already here and I'm technically following the script that's in the book.
So that was supposed to happen if we felt the thing.
Yeah, so you were supposed to, because I think like the idea is you would have like already, because you guys didn't explore the whole first floor.
Right.
No.
Neither did you. Didn't explore any of the second floor.
The second floor.
And I'm like, this is bullshit because you guys are not going to experience.
Well, I actually played this the other week, so I knew exactly where
he knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, clearly, like you guys, I don't know. I think it's just crazy how you went to and I don't think I had any influence at all about it.
No, definitely not.
For the flesh golem, what would have happened if we would have succeeded?
Oh,
in that
good
puzzle?
question.
Oh, let's find out.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Well, I don't remember.
He didn't
that was
expect us.
that
He's
was
like,
a
they're
while
not
ago.
succeeding this.
These guys
The
are not
flesh
doing it.
golem.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question. So that's the basement. So the note says if the heroes are unable to solve the puzzle after 20 minutes real time, and it wasn't that, it was just that you guys were failing the Constitution save throw.
Right.
So I don't even know if at this point you guys should have died. But I think this is what the better option would have been. The gas renders you guys unconscious. Oh, that makes sense. And they wake up in level 2. Area 24, which is the last area.
Right.
And it says run it as described. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do that.
Yeah.
But if we succeeded,
It would have said, as the air energizes, and you feel static energy tingle around the room, the now completed golem begins to move. It awakens, straight away sniffing the air. It moves quicker than you expect and rushes towards the locking mechanism on the door. Pushing 4 digits, the door opens and the gas clears. Remember, when you guys walked into the basement, the door behind you closed and locked. You were trapped in there. So it wasn't even like, ooh, what do I get? It was just like, I need to get out.
so he
more
opened
survival.
So he opens the path to get out of there.
Get back out.
Exactly.
From where we came in.
Right.
So there wasn't like an extra room down there.
No.
Okay.
So it's just a trap, essentially.
It was a trap, yeah.
Trap room.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I guess I want to read the beginning, not the beginning, but the background, so you guys understand everything that's been happening. Mm-hmm. It says, in ages past, there once stood a small city in these parts. The city, being subject to constant orc attacks, maintained a sufficiently defensive militia to ward away such attacks as they occurred. The militia stood for centuries, and many commanding officers came and went through the years. General Oscar Montarthus, known for being fair, firm, and stern towards his men, was the last to command this post. Not long from retirement, General Montarthus employed an advisor, Gertrude, who would assist the general in decision-making with the forthcoming yearly orc invasions. This advisor was, in fact, an evil night hag who planned to ruin the city and use its population to feed from the power of their life force. This was achievable by seducing the general and corrupting his heart with a powerful green emerald.
Gotcha.
The night hag firstly fed off the life force of the manor's residents, sucking them dry. As her power grew, the population from the city were next to fall. Heavily undermanned, the city ultimately fell to the orcs and was abandoned, with only the manor standing the test of time. To this day, the manor is the only still standing building to be seen for miles around. Since that time, Gertrude has fed from the unfortunate passersby who happened to accidentally wander into Montarthus Manor.
Montarthus Manor.
Yep.
Very nice.
So,
at some point, I thought the whole manor was going to burn down when you stuck.
I
was actually going to run with
the wall.
I figured because so it was like, so this was the door, I guess, like, you know, and then
now we're getting physical.
We have the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like you opened it, it was like the space between the wall and the door that you were trying to tell me, right?
Right, because if you have a door that's close enough to a wall, when you open it, it's going to hit the wall.
Yeah.
Right?
So, okay, I misunderstood and I thought it was like actually in the wall. I'm like, I just opened up the hole and like I threw a fucking torch in there.
I described it incorrectly then.
No, I probably misunderstood.
I think it's just I was trying to describe what I saw in my head and I just wasn't doing it properly.
And I'm like, if this bitch is burning, like, let it burn and I'll run.
Yeah, okay.
But I guess that would have worked out in your favor because eventually, you know, the whole place did come crumbling down.
Yeah.
So
you guys also missed like all the loot. You guys just said
we didn't get any loot.
The loot was the friends we made along the way.
I mean, the green gem is pretty cool though.
I'm destroying that shit.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do with the green gem? It makes you evil.
My character is kind of a little bit of an occultist, so
Are you
implanting
good?
yourself?
Neutral?
I
or
think bards tend to be neutral.
Yeah, so then you'd become evil.
maybe eventually.
No. If you use you become evil.
If I'm, I'm strong enough for that.
No.
the chest that you guys that was like against.
Oh my god! I never even opened the.
Yeah,
it was a chest.
Yeah, well, yeah, because there was a door that was being blocked by something really heavy.
That's right.
And I'm like, hold on, guys, I just got to move this chest out of the way. Never opened the chest.
Completely missed it.
It had 12 iron bars in there that were worth 1 gold apiece.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the biggest, but if you had looted the night hag, you would have found her. Where is it?
Who took Mintara's
gem
pennies?
bag,
Come on,
I think.
Let's be
It
honest.
Was not me.
Okay, never mind.
I think they removed it from the game, to be honest.
She, not Minthara, the night hag, she
Gertrude.
died, and then the whole place started crumbling down.
Yeah, there was no time.
So we couldn't really.
Well, we could have. We just forgot.
I guess, but like when you're in the face of danger like that, I don't think unless your character is like
Thor like
loot lover, then I don't think you would have gone for it. But do you know what she had on her?
The loot, it says the heroes find the Leecher's emerald, Gertrude's Heartstone, and her soul bag containing 1 evil soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just get
And
an evil soul.
what was the second one you said?
Her Heartstone.
Heartstone.
What is that?
I don't know.
Nice.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, you
Answering
no clear.
Leaving
No
you
clue.
with more questions.
That's right.
Nice. Well, is there anything else from the adventure that you think we should know that you want to divulge?
Yes, there is. I want to show you the picture of the little doll. I think was like the least scariest. I think it was the stupidest picture.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Like no offense to the creator, but it's like that is not scary at all. Like look at the knife is like a butter knife.
Oh, it's like a cheese knife.
It's a cheese knife.
Honestly, I did peer over at your computer screen every once in a while, and that is the only thing I could see. I could be like, "What the fuck is that thing?"
It looks more like a clown than it does like a.
Yeah.
It looks just
doll.
like a little mold.
The face is kind of creepy though. To be fair,
Oh, he's scared.
it's like bad but creepy.
It's creepy how bad it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see
I just love the idea of like put yourself in the DM's shoes, and it's like you guys completely skipped everything, went to the trapdoor, got thrown into the literally the last room, and they're like, "All right, we gotta move him out of here. We gotta make things a little longer," you know. Immediately beeline back to the room. No questions asked.
It's like an hour later. Oh,
Like,
we're
what
back.
guys, please go investigate the other room. You know?
No, as much as you can, I feel like we just
We were focused. We
Didn't
were
the same happen with the your
The
campaign?
Modron?
The Modron?
yeah.
one?
There was
We
quite
kind of like ran through everything.
there was quite honestly like you because there was a second floor
Yeah.
that you guys did explore a little bit of
Yeah.
but there was a lot more that there was to see like and this isn't to take away from the haunt discussion
That's
but
okay.
in the Modron maze there was like a bunch of gangways and alleyways that you could walk through up on the second floor and eventually you would have found like a guy that like leaves notes like he's survived up there for as long as he could. He's like the guy that like left graffiti on like
Yeah, I remember that. Like
he had
little
the TK initials, the gloves of thievery that you had taken, the ones that kind of take over. Those were his gloves, and you eventually find his body, and he didn't make it out of there. Eventually, you find like a monster as well up there, and there are lots of traps and things that you could have seen all up there. But eventually, you came back down, and you went to what would be the final boss.
As punishment for not exploring, you just had to take chaos, man.
Which that combat took forever,
Yeah.
and I probably could have ended it a lot sooner, maybe through mercy killing
No,
you.
I think the way you did it was
Yeah.
like super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
like
glad.
if I'm gonna get TPK'd, like let me suffer.
I don't want it to be like one round. You know?
Yeah.
Well, if it's one round, it's one round. But at least like make it the way it should be, right?
At that point.
Yeah.
Make it honest, authentic.
Like either take me out in one shot or just small cuts. Thousand
Let
cuts.
the dice decide.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Is there anything else you want to divulge from the?
No, I mean, you guys missed like the one thing I thought would have been cool was like one of the rooms was the kitchen, and if you had gotten inside, then it would have been like a poltergeist room, and like everything would have been like moving, and like all the knives would have been like flying at you and stuff. But that's I think everything else was like a couple
just like
encounters and stuff. But you guys got to see a lot of the stuff that I really wanted you guys to. So and you guys did well. I think you guys reacted really well, and honestly, I think.
Did you like our characters?
So
I did.
With the doll, going back to that, like
the dog. Doll, sorry.
You said there was like a 40% chance of appearing in every room, correct?
Yes.
So when it disappeared, was that like scripted? Was there a chance she would disappear after like a turn? And like the way we killed her the third or fourth time, she appeared.
There wasn't a chance. It was already scripted. So like there's first time, second time, and third time appearances. The first time it would activate Frightening Lullaby, which you guys remember, it frightened all of you, and it
paralyzed.
Every time you failed, the second time you failed the check, it would make you paralyzed. And it said it would claw you the second time, and then on the third attempt it would shadow blend, which is like the disappearing one.
Okay.
The second time you interact, she would hit you with her knife, and then during her second round she would shadow blend. The third time you encounter, which I didn't use the
which
third
we
encounter.
Forced when we got her out of the wall.
No, that was the second time.
Oh, that was the second. Okay.
Yeah, the third time, and this is exclusively when you guys go to the second floor.
Right.
This is when all these activate, because the first floor you only interact with her the way you did.
I was going to ask
you
if we were just lucky in the first floor, because it disappears on the first floor.
Like
she
we meet her in the first floor.
Yeah, but then she also disappears.
Away.
Yeah.
Well, she runs away through the portcullis. Is that right?
Yeah, she ran away, and like honestly, in retrospect, I should have just made her like completely disappear from where you were, because she could have just used her shadow blend.
Yeah.
But because it didn't really, this was like kind of like a fallacy on my point, because it didn't specify what to do if the player carried her with them.
Right.
The doll, and you're like, ooh, Dolly, and you just carried it.
I'll just put you right here in my bag holding.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let them know that it's alive already, so I'm just gonna make it run away. And but really, I should have just shadow blended. But I also didn't want to like be game breaking and be like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, because I wasn't sure if she was allowed to do that because for the constraints of the game. But when you entered the penultimate room.
So with the skeleton typing away?
No.
That
was the room before the penultimate. The penultimate room was the room where you
with the little girl.
Where you saw the little girl,
yeah.
and you fought where you fought that was already scripted in that particular room. So I didn't even follow the third time, which she would use her shadow blend to surprise attack one of you guys, and then she would attack with a knife, and then she would fight with her initiative, and then if shadow blend recharges, which it takes like 6 turns,
then she would leave.
So we would have had like 6 turns.
That would have been your opportunity to kill her, to kill it and not have it appear anywhere else.
But since we were in the room that it was forced to come out and fight us, then it didn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I used a different ending. Like I should have used an ending saying like, the night was great and lovely, right? Like that's it. But I'm like, I like the ending where it's like it still shows a little bit of suspense, like showing that despite everything that happened, it's still alive, right? But you should have been dead. But I think that ending was nicer, and we might revisit it. Who knows?
But now I know all the secrets.
Exactly.
Well, the secrets that I've told you.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, but
anything that you, this was to just give us anything that you wanted to give us.
Yeah, and I think I've said everything I have.
Okay. It was beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing that. This was a really fun adventure.
Yeah, thank you guys for being a part of it.
And we'll hit you guys with the next one when we do.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mama.